Amtrak trains delayed for hours. Passengers delayed for 2 hours. Delays are the worst. Trust us, we know. We're proud to take Amtrak passengers where they need to go. Across the country, around the clock. 32 million people rely on Amtrak each year. Each passenger ready to sit back and enjoy the ride. But sometimes that ride is delayed, and it's time you knew why. Delays might happen because of weather, scheduled track maintenance, mechanical problems with our trains, or obstructions on the track. But usually, it's what we call freight train interference. That's when our trains are delayed by slower freight trains ahead of us. Amtrak owns most of the tracks in the Northeast Corridor, but almost all of the other rails are owned by freight railroad companies. By federal law, these host railroads have to let us use their tracks and prioritize passenger trains. But it doesn't always work out that way. When freight railroad companies move their trains first, it leaves Amtrak passengers waiting behind them. And that means missing important meetings, time with your family, or your next connection. Last year, freight trains delayed passengers more than 1.2 million minutes. That's over 2 years' worth of delays. Amtrak supports the vital work that freight railroads do, but passengers shouldn't have to wait for freight any longer. The law is on the books, but the freights often ignore it. Congress can fix that. Tell your member of Congress you have the right to be on time. Ask them to support legislation to put people before freight. Amtrak takes you where you need to go. Now let's get going.